And I think you finally can see the last game about to witness, and today we'll have a tough team. Also played a lot of good games. I think from the beginning they were trying to show, let's say, professionalism, and of course on their behalf there are the professionals playing together with them. Team shooters today, they are the Black Devils, as you see, and the team against them playing the enemy, the Gorilla, the green and white. So of course had to choose the opposite colors to distinguish from one another, and just like in the war, in order to distinguish, let's say, the combatants from just usual civilians, there shall be distinct signs such as here the camouflage, the weapon, open lane, and stuff. IPL, of course. And as I see, who returned, Arbakhtar also stayed together with them. Uzbekov Azamai, don't see him for a while, and no more Asanov, I guess. Uzbekov Team Milan. Asanov is there. Don't see him and Milan of Team. Today they play without substitutions at all. Let's just keep it up, and then yeah, let's see what could be the beginning. Once they're ready to go, they'll be a little bit probably less prepared of the start season, and the crowd, we see the tribunes are already empty. No one is there. No one is at the backcourt. They all flushed away. And this time I think we will have to realize what is a good game and try to withdraw the line of good thing against a bad thing. Let's just go for it and then try all this upper bit and keep the distance in between. They have to pay a little more attention, and jump ball is getting prepared. And I guess it is the start. Sanov will jump against Nikita Boyko, and the ball is won, but no, unfortunately in the hands of team shooters right away. Subanbekov Nurtai will play this up together. Nikita Boyko, Adiv passes on him, and I quickly gain a fall and then fall on him. So what a bad start. I guess incorrect way to do so. That's why sometimes I even don't feel the certain teams playing maximum. Just keep on fouling and trying to maybe win the game this way. Of course, it's not going to work, and it is no, how to say, case for the huge respect, because the little sportsmen don't do so. They play the basketball in different hot tissue. They stake the real winner, I think, always finds a pass to win. Darbayev to the gun. Free throw, tossed it out. Missed shot with the other one quickly out. Yeah, 20 plus of scored games, and you see the weather was pretty cold today in the morning here in Bishkek. and Kyrgyzstan. But what happens is now the sun is little by little, I think, is fading out, and real hot weather will start pretty soon. After the gun might try the right hand. I think he did try it, and that was probably his right decision anyways. Alright, couple more free throws given back. Let's see whether they can take it all aside. For now, it doesn't seem promising. Adiev in a post-up position hits the ball. They come across. Sumanbekov back away. Again, some documentary drama again, you see, James. And a bit quite obviously they can take it. A free throw again granted on one for Bialev, who will stay at the left for the box to take the players away. It is still a lot, and last possible things at the half court. The Turnover Lakers take it all over back. Rabayev to Lugan from above. Asanov from 3-yard line. He picked it. It is inside now. Gavrila 5 points. Shooters 2. Lately, shooters been playing not so well as they expected. I think today they'll have to show as much as they can and give the best out of their skills. And there shall be destruction. This is what I count on from today. Since Gavrila has no benches today, like no one, absolutely nobody will substitute them. They will be tired by the end. Okay, Sumanbekov keeps the hands low, and I think there was a fall from behind. We could see that in the moment. Milanov Timur passes Narbayev Telegun, and then he has to flash on weight, and I think the substitution is coming back for Gorilla. At least one person. Tossed it out and will prepare. Sumanbekov found that spot where Adiev had to perform the shot, but again, it is totally slowed down. A turn of talent. Northern is a torrent shot that they will have to play with them then, yeah. So, attempt it all in a wrong goal in a sideways gateway, and 2 go in a mispatch. So that's a vital screen rimming. Maybe that's the shot that they've been planning from the start. I can't really say so. 24 seconds shot clock violation is a subject to discuss and give all the possibilities and take the early attacks, the early decisions. We won't always find it. It's no mistake. So, how do you really know and how do you understand that it is the right track of the attacks? We usually keep on going all the way around. So, a basketball game is the game where once you don't take control over your emotions and feelings, it all starts falling apart, and you start feeling this tense upon the real game mid. Was thinking of the games a lot, different practices taken by different of them. They still look promising for everybody else. And fake shots, so many fake shots they might try. The side steps to the left, to the right, and then they do it over and over. That's what the basketball is about. The transitions behind the backs, the between the legs, crisscrosses, spin overs, those are the moves that create a whole basketball. And then makes it crossover, runs back, and after it he releases the ball. 6 minutes. Still, I guess, a lot to go for a precaution. Gorilla, they had a lot of good games, but unlike the rest of the teams, they also had a lot of bad games too. Unlike for shooters, already several games they play a lot worse than they usually manage to do. So the dimension in which I'm about to carry up is all in all keeps everyone in a distance. They try to be maybe more resembled, and 5 minutes which are about to pass shall always be even faster. First period has to be played, I think, very quick, because you warm up, you have a lot of energy, and then you can try to adjust your game to what you call it basketball real tact. No more gritting and no more flashbangs, as I noticed by the end. Could cover the boys from all too well. So that's a lot. That's a lot of practice. It's a lot of games. Milanov Timur can go for the picks. He tries to solve full aside. He gives the full drive, not being afraid of the block shot. They might occur, take to certain places. That's why probably we kind of feel basketball being on a 10th. 440. Let's see how they go. Gorilla can try a little pins and play up a bit. Adiv can run full ahead. And the fact that they do it, shooters for now, if they want to score even more points, think more longer distance shots. If it's their profile, then they shall not be missing. What a direction of the ball. Still, Nikita Boyka, hold the ball in your hands. Some volleyball moves I got here. Not the right decision. Trying to cover the defender with the elbow. Right pushes. Kyrgyzbekov Milan produced a shot. He missed it. The son from behind picked it. Sneaked in and then tried to snatch the ball. Alright. Gotta take one more rebound. Also missed. The other one missed, and I think too late. February better to come back in the whole game. 340. Which is a good call, in my opinion, like a good sign of a game. Alright, underneath, plays low, bounce is given, and it's still close. Since one it goes to Mashnikman, it goes for the Vanguard attacks. Bialev might try to board, nice one, and Batsovembekov, I think, decided to give and take the domination in his own initiative, in his own hands. Milanov Timur gave it all. Isanov, okay, back way, tries for the high release. Snapping it inside, can he blaze it inside? Plays a nice pass. Oh, triangle didn't work. Amazing move that we expect also didn't change the situation. Is that oh, I see palming. A little palming was there, so that's why they all had to stop for a little more. The release will be, I think, off the sideline. And again, timeout. Yeah, time to come back, I guess. The timeout is over. They've got less seconds to finish the move up. They finally try one more three. And was almost by the corner. Still, I think they didn't find the catch. And Subambekov Nurtai plays up a good catch. And nicely swings everybody inside the real gate. They kind of not afraid of being lost. And they give the very strong opposition. Claim it back. Again inside. Finally, the shot produced. Once they'll be ready for a release quarter with CID, we'll try to go for the full reinforcement, and then maybe they could get in a better grounds. They still hoping, and then the quarter one shall be ended in certain favor. Now it's not clear. Ready to play. All of a sudden, it somehow starts working. If I do that, passes the weak side. I think that's what they want to play the position from. The other ball can be hoped for. Pass is given outside. Time to flex this out. 1:50 left. Less than 2 minutes left until the end of the whole game. That's how they stopped. Alright. Subambekov Nurtai will prepare for the fast break and probably a counter-attack and with an outlet. Occurrence is pretty high, but still they keep their range between each other. Adiev keeps on going in full rush ahead. 1:37. Let's just predict what could be the outcome by the end. Milan Timur, he's out of position. I think he was trying to pick the other three, and off the board. Justice quickly. No longer be available for it. Alright. We'll wait. It's about to wait when it goes. Try this all, and how it goes, it is still unseen and not clear. Adiev Baish. It's a good 2 result, 2-pointer. 16-12. I can't say that much stronger, but a small domination I think is a little visible from above. He passes on him. Gotta wait, screens him out in the paint and rushes. Whoa, this time a left hand worked and served in his own favor. Adiev Baish, can he go for the fast aggressive attacks in the position? Pass received, so Ambekov instantly picks this up. Alright, a late save. A whistle. Okay, they're ready to move on. Let's see how it will go about this time. Will look for the screen. And before it is too late, Armav Telegon is independent himself alone. Couldn't change the situation a lot, and Baish Adiev runs back. Last 15 seconds. What they can do about it. Subambekov passes, they play a very good assist. Covered by 2 defenders. Still scores. Doesn't find any issue on it. Can they try a fast break? Pass was given straight to the entire court. Armav Telegon will try to perform the shot. And that's the end of the period. Release been made, and we keep on going for the second period. The first half will land within 10 minutes, so what a good defense. Baishadiv stays as close as it's possible. Milan Timur found one more spot, produces the shot and missed it right after. After the gun, still tries to, so nope, no focus at all, and keeps on trying those shots. More mind game, this is what they need, I think. Understanding of basketball is the key to successful attacks, and I think Subambekov will lead it again to the lead himself. Let's see what could go, and then they try again the weak side. The corner is always established by two offenders at the same time. Can it go for anything else? Adiev, can it pass? No, fake it on the end and found one more. Subambekov, I think, could try the same. Bialev this time decided to take the initiative and move it himself. Then Milan Timur again. The bounce pass is given. Let's see what will be the response. Arba after the gun. Swing shot. Again, less focus. Much less than they usually see. And Subambekov again leads the lead. Probably will try to pass on through. Nikita Boyka and doesn't hold the ball in his own hands again. Milan Timur finds an open spot for the fast break. Takes the rebound and then rebounded by Boyka. 18-14 for shooters for a while. Oh, nice pass given. Almost no look and off the board. Bialev makes mistakes. Another no block. This time he just decided to slap it inside and he missed it himself. Not being aggressive. Stays calm. A whistle. Whistle and on release will be for team shooters. The ball returned back. A lot more responsibility. Still high. I think he is forgetting it himself. Will have to go for the good pile. And I don't know how they couldn't take the block shot off the way. Leg, nope. It's been released again, an open gap. Whoa, Milan Timur predicted it again, and they gotta be careful on the passes. Elbow in the paint alone. Passes a lot of mind game decisions taken for him. One stale goal for full hoarding ahead. Let's see how it goes. Milanov keeps the ball very low, and I think he may try a lot. Shot produced, he missed it himself. Subambekov will try to go for the full rush drive along. Adiev, all right, catches a fall. Directly catches a fall on him, and they appoint a release. Let's see how after release the team is about to react to it. They'll go for it. Pass is possible. It's given, almost lost. And no more possibility to finish this move. 22-14 for the first 30 minutes is not a lot. We used to see Energy scoring over 20 on the 5th minute already. Subambekov. Something's wrong with his three-pointers today. Spins this over. And Nikita Boyka gave it. And they're forgetting about it. The bounce pass is given to Milanov Timur. Then they tame this all back. Will try for some recovery, and then can he screen anybody else? Arba after the gun. Will pass on it. They can play as low as it is possible. And I think the fact that they may try it with the right hand will no longer be abusive. They all no longer change it all in tame. Sanov. I think I saw an almost travel there. The ball been kicked out from the hands, and then still attack for Gorilla. The possession stays the same. Raising his own hand before it's too late. Finally in the arc. And from the pin, I think he was trying a lot. Unlike about it, he has forgotten it. There are some actions we see happening on the court. The offense side. The ball is no longer lost. They left it all unsoon. Detect the different angles. Alright, Milanov again. Yeah, on the rim. Tries to establish. Nikita Boyka gave his hand inside. Also, again, the other block shot. They can't do really anything about it. A lot of defense. And it takes a lot of time for Gorilla probably just to make the attack. Adiev. Can he play in between the legs? 5 minutes, 20 seconds left. Nikita Boyka back screen for Adiev. From the pen, he released it to Bialev. And then still, yeah, they play a sort of combination. Yeah, they don't understand what is the strong side of Gorilla. But not afraid of it. To the entire court. But they may try to the gun. Arbaev received the other shot. Nope. And again, very fragile defense as I see. They'll just have to go for a full diversion before it's too late. Adiev kept the ball away from Subanbekov. He himself has forgotten about it. Time to take it outside and less than 5 minutes left. And I think they take a quick timeout. And once they're ready to for backup starts, they will move it as soon. Kyrgyz back to Milan, produce the other shot. And again, almost in and out. Direction that went wrong. Will make the move aside by Shadiev. Nice, breaking a whole defense. Allows his team to perform more shots, but again, accuracy is not on a proper level for now. They have to work on it and do something about Rebecca to Milan. Into the paint. Released it outside. Okay, from above they give one more shot and end one. Free throw will be given. Yeah, they'll have to use the chance to Arbaev, as you see. Yeah, they try to probably sneak in behind it and keep it less fragile and more resilient before it is all tossed out. And attack is still possible, and there is actions under the rim. The other scored, it's Subanbekov Nurtai, who finally enters up the paint zone. Gorilla will try something else. Again in the paint, the free throw zone, fully established paint, and he tries this over. By the end, again they make the same move. Can he blaze it in? Assist missed. Didn't manage to give it back, and yeah, you see, he fell on the assisting back. Less than 4 minutes left within 3:26. They have to finish the first half in their own favor, otherwise it's gonna be very hard to do anything. Can play the passes back and take it all. All of a sudden they couldn't finish this up. Can he give it off the bounce before it's too late? They all tried all upper bits, the whole series, giving it back to Bialev. Gives it outside, the weak side, no more prohibition. And I think will be just the usual release. You know what we see on a vital total screen. They might be afraid of giving the early domination. Sanov enters up the paint. Above to the gun. Couldn't miss it, but gives it from the weak side and probably should be capable quiet himself. Full runnage ahead. Subanbekov Nurtai plays with Bialev. I think today gives him more chances, to take more initiative. Lost it. Nikita Boyka probably saw it. It's gonna be rolling towards his teammates. Milanov Timur in the arc. Slashes some movements. Again, the other paint, and Gorilla. What they're trying to do, I still can't get it. They stay in the paint. The whistle occurred, which means there shall be a release. 2 minutes 11 seconds until the end of the second period. Subanbekov crosses the midcourt. Can he try something between the legs? Plays himself over. The one more shot. Whoa, what a good spin. Gets his end one. And I think was quite ready for the shot to make. And follow will be given back to him. Shot's been made and it went straight inside. Gained 3 points for his team at 59. Since the buzzer has been recalled, he will try to be as more as it is for now to the entire court. Again, let's see whether there'll be any action under the rim. Yeah, he decides to give it a shot himself. Across the whole court, and Arbav Taragon, we saw him, was holding him from behind. Nice tossed inside. Now it's unclear, I made it in 30, but we do understand that shooters are taking the second period in their own favor. They might take the third, but fourth will be probably the most difficult, where Gorilla will try to put the most effort, the most of the, let's say, energy drained and then possessed by it. Again, not the best decision on the pass. I think they're too lazy to run it across the midcourt, try to use the moments of passing to the entire court. Arbaev couldn't do anything about it. Nice one, Bialev. Almost lost it and off the sideline. 54 seconds left until the end of the first half. So for now, you might just notice how it's all going well and something is going probably wrong. Shooters, again, not their good game as I see now. A lot of problems as I see with the coordination. I expected them usually just to gain the advantage over 20 in the second period. So let's just hope that something get better. Like for Gorilla, probably chose some new players and much stronger players at this point as I see. Subanbekov plays the passes with Nikita Boyka. Found a good release, weak side this time. Has no right to miss it. And 13.6 left, the whistle heard, which means they'll have to finish soon. Can they go for the full forward? Can play very low underneath. Tried his all back up. Kyrgyzbekov to Milan. Stayed overhand from the elbow. Picks this up. That's the end of the first half.
Once you rewind. This is Ray.
I think time to start anything before it's too late. We shall be doing it all fine. Good we will. And once we are ready to move it for this side, for now I have no right to explain since so once I think they try all this for the text bind, they gave a lot of effort and made them, I think, feel realizing how the third and the other quarter shall be important. I might discuss and then maybe probably doubt, argue a lot, work a bit the whole interchange in the pace games, but what I'm right about is that they all will play until they're about to sweat into the win. And shooters maybe just a little bit better for now. I can say overall, exactly in this game they are a little better, but again, if they face the opponents such as Galaxy and so on, the same way, believe me, they would have a lot of problems fighting against. Because today I think Energy mostly won because of the good coordination, a lot of mind games, not about the physical aspect. They used a lot of smart moves, so many spots where they find these open, how to say, shots, and they tried not to miss them. That's a struggle for the ball. That's a lot of struggle for the ball, and they just don't have to forget on it. Keep on going, trying to probably jump for a good place, and For now, that's the only probably desire everybody has. Once they go, they will try to maybe be more or less rehold. So they what they plan is it's a lot, and maybe they can try all the way out of 4 cannons on the main distance. So how do they understand it? So let me compare those two teams. How they played before and what they're playing now is a lot different from what we got used to see on overall advantage, which is gonna affect the game a lot. Left hand finally swings it on the back trackery. He felt no one back in offense and in defense neither. Let me just keep this all back for the full gaming and be totally prepared for the reassurance. Okay, overall, what we see now on the court, it's not the sound of what we got used to. See on a good wattage. So it might be, as how to say, yes, as what it go, the voluntarily maybe taking that decision is not a good idea. Because what I got used to see on the screen is a lot more different from what I see in the practice. So practice and workouts and stuff is very, very important for the teams when they go to the full matchups. How do they know and how do they play it? Again, it's also a little bit different than screening it out and taking it. Alright, play all this back. 26-37 situation is not still good and conditions are not still good for shooters, even though they have a lead. They still have to try a lot. So let's just, we'll just open it and be more or less. Be curved upon the bigger bits. Tries again the same weak sideline, but managed to score for the full grindery. And once he finished it, it all has been unrevealed and finished also for several more practice games. I might be more mistaken if I said the same thing before. So that's why I think I kind of finished on doing this. This is why let me just give the some insignificant prediction. Basketball game is a lot more different from what we mentioned and what we try, and basketball itself is totally different from what we got used to. Recall and give all the best. Let's just, for example, think of a game this way. If it's a basketball game, then it is more attached to third path. If it's a rendered game, then it's less attached to it. Left, finally, idea swing, and that's a good ending, and they take quick timeout. This timeout is over. Time to come back. What a series of these current games. Playing the last for 37, and yeah, I can say that surely they are hoping to win it. Not leaving any single one for the backup aside on full swing. 4 minutes 20 seconds is not a lot in the game practice. It is different at some points. It is different from what we got used to see, and it is sometimes different what we try to face on the backup. So let me introduce this to the players. For example, team shooters. As a vital aspect of team shooters is their team play. Team play is on a good level. Yeah, they do know how they move, what they can do. They know their capacity, let's say. And it is often that when there is a chance, for example, of going something beyond your own skills, they don't really use it to maximum. Yes, I want to play for national team, and still we see that keep making mistakes. Of course, not everyone is perfect. I think they just have to learn on their own mistakes. Unlike, for example, for Gorilla, they have to upgrade more of an understanding of the basketball. Yeah, you see that they can run, they can try a lot of things, but understanding of a game, I think, is a lot different from what we got used to see. Bounce passes given, knowing when to pass, knowing what position to attack is also a hard thing. Playing a mind game requires experience, whereas playing a tough game requires a lot of training. And both comes only after the mistakes probably committed by your own teammates or by yourself. The alone of Timur again. So look, let's now try to analyze it. So he still plays alone. He does understand that position is not comfortable to attack. He does understand it, but still attacks. There were 4 defenders in a line, so that there are 3 of them at the other side where they can make performance 3 shots. Saves the ball, revive to the gun, fakes the shot off the board. They couldn't finish it again. That's what we're talking about. Keep on making mistakes. Didn't work. Try to pass or find a better time to perform that shot. Yeah, off the court sideline. Shooters will go for release. And Viktor Starygin, as you see today, he is on the bench, probably coaching, trying to tell to the team what to do. IDF doesn't find any other series. Subambekov Nurtai, good try up to 3. For now, I can't say that it is all bad for them, but yeah, they just keep on fighting, trying not to give up, no matter what happens. With the board, still rebound, and couldn't change the situation. The ball going from one side to another. Subambekov Nurtai, is he in rush? Looks like he is, scores 2 points. Minute and 50, the time is still floating, and situation doesn't change any better for Gorilla. Yeah, I think they keep on trying over and over, but that doesn't work at all. They go it back. Yeah, what is wrong, and what could be to it? Still not in a clear vital. What they try is a lot more. Hope drafts. Yeah, maybe I can go for a forehead, and then if I try to comment on it, last moments. Minute and 3 left, for example. Now I think they don't really need a timeout. They're not in a requirement, no necessity to take so. But the opposite thing of it is what they try is the series of the missed or sometimes successful attacks. Bounce pass shall be released even earlier, the last minute, and then there are gonna be last minutes played in the first period. Nikita Boyka gave it from ahead. The tryouts, Bambekov, of course, has to score. Not an achievement, just a duty, probably his duty. When someone serves his or her duty, we can't really praise them for it. But yeah, people are not perfect, and that's why even when you perform your duty, I think it is still a lot to be praised. Just look how they play. They take a little more time, find a spot to try to shake off the opponents, and then finally perform the shot, which is still good. And 20 seconds within would be no longer on the debate. Right hand, finally he swings it all inside. 10 seconds left. I think shooters shall be very offended for that scored point. 3 seconds left. Adiev has to pass Umbekov, and if he does score it, then that's the end. See you guys after a while. That's the last quarter. And probably the last chance for the players to come back somehow and play all over the sudden. What they practice a lot depends on what they are trying to go. And I guess the fact that they chose the right decisions is not an always good idea. So I will be go. So that's why let's just give a little bit of verbal assistance to the teammates and give anything back. What they try is more of a how to say friendly game. Teams oftentimes they're being very aggressive. Once they gain falls, they gain tactics. They always have to be careful. Shot been made, and of course it is scored 50-39, 11th point lead. They by the first period they managed to cross only the line over 50 points. I see there is a lot to practice and a lot to work on. Shot been made. I can say it's fully completed, and I think it shall be removed and tried upon the better beats next time at least. So when the players probably were trying to approach and then face the issued moment, they could any longer be they could no longer be resembled and stayed up all the way against each other. So yeah, and once you realize that all your chances lost, you try to play the maximum of it out of all. For now, the practice all went in decrease, and I don't think there'll be anything else to play back. Let me just give you the overview. For example, Adiv Baish, on average, for example, in the first season, I think he used to score a lot more than he does now. His performance now is a little, how to say, is a little not clear for me. Simply because, yeah, I didn't get used to see those kind of games for such a good players. And once we realize that it is not the main idea, then of course that's those releases. Those are the basic mistakes taken for everybody. They'll just wait until there can be a good chance for release. Once they make it, they'll be totally free of the moves. Time to give it a shot, and 8 minutes is still a lot for the players and offenders to come in well. Make no longer list statistics anymore. It's so far the beginning, the edge of the ending game score. So 7:30 to 30 past. They can try a lot. They'll try to pass anyways. He has no right to come back. And once he will make the shot, it will be almost the end. Yeah, let's just hold it all for a little while. I don't think Gorillas today can beat shooters because we just surely don't understand. We surely don't understand what is happening on the court itself. The players that played much better yesterday cannot show the same game today, and same happening over and over and over. Memorable players for today's game, I cannot highlight somebody. More or less they all play pretty the same. And the games look same either. Kyrgyzbekov Team Milan. Can he screen anybody else? For the back season entire cross field. They all go. Something went exactly in this attack. I think something went wrong. And what we got used to face upon the grid itself, I think, is not what we retain. That's the shot. I think that's been the shot, and they were also trying to play all this for the upper bit, and it's quite a lot to go for consistency. I think they're ready to go for a fall off. And when they finally will be ready to go for it, that'll be a perfect timing to rework and then try it one more time. Can they give any screen? For now, looks like there is no one to screen him in a while. And about to the gun again plays, tries to play it. At least the chess passes, 6 minutes left. The entire game looks very similar. And we got used to call it a basketball game. Not always we could see it as basketball games. Played above. Adieu. Can he play beneath the row to try to stimulate and somehow provide very vital assistance for the good carnage? No simplification. No more simplified shots. And maybe less possible diversions will shall lift them all behind. When they finally be ready about this 5 minutes to play, that minute I think they can probably declare themselves as a strong team that they're about to play against every single day. Milanov Timur, can he go for the pin? Oh, snatch, close. Subambekov will try to snatch the ball from behind. Fake, that's a good, very good fake in my opinion. A successful attack happening up there, yeah. Don't get used to see such fakes. The move's been made, and then once it is made, they do the same thing overall from beginning to the end. That's why let us, for example, divide them into several categories when one plays against each other and doesn't find any other options. Maybe they might be close to the end. 57 to 50 Gorilla, as they said, in the last period they'll play maximum of their probably capacity. A shot being made. 20. They go for the Feldman, weak side. He tossed it out. Adiev again plays very low underneath before it is precisely clear. We can try to understand, and fast break almost couldn't catch the pass. Timur, that's his fault. Too late. 24 second shot clock violation. Also, for some reason there is no one. And then maybe they tame it back. 4 minutes 15 seconds and a little more possible chances to play back. Subambekov, can he lie on him? He unfortunately can. 3 minutes 30 seconds. The overall game tactics, that's what deprives them of the attacks to be made. Now, well, plays very calmly, passively, 50 to 59, and yeah, they actually can score 9 points within these 3 minutes, but shooters can add the other 2-3 and it will be again a 9 lead. They are in the situation where in the small room where there is only one door, and in order to get out of that door you have to put a lot of effort, and once you get out of that door there is another door behind it which you'll have to push, and only probably with persistence they'll try. Alright. Keep from above, finally gave it. Even list left. Milanov Timur ready for the catching. From above, tried to block shot, he gains 3 points. 55 to 59, I think. It's gonna be very dangerous now for shooters. They might even lose. Chest pass is given. Subambekov produced 3, also couldn't do anything about it. Arbaev to the gun. Almost lost it. Bad pass. And whether there will be another 2 gained. No, they made a mistake. Still cooling and trying to save it all back. Yeah, trying to get squeeze in. Whistle. I guess so, yeah, and they take quick timeout. I think well, we can continue after a short break been made. So I think players kind of didn't get used to see and skip everything away in a minute and 50. I think Gorillas until then hoping for the comeback. Looks like they're not ready to give the ball away and give the game away. And even if they win, they'll go home and conduct the work and mistakes. 60 now, 5 points within a minute and 50. Damn it, still looks so dangerous against the other point, and 6 points. Let's see what they can do about it now. Looks very promising for Gorilla, and then yeah, they are, I think, desiring to beat them, just like they never could. Decisions, those are the important things. Subanbekov just lost the time. He lost a lot of time just for the attack, and he had a dribbling, more dribbling. That's what he needs, I guess. When you don't dribble the ball at all, the opponent becomes very probably focused on the ball. Alright, shot been made. No, didn't score anything after the gun. Let's see what is about to try Nikita Boyko. They have to run back to defense. Again, an open gap spot. Nikita Boyko already covered it against Kyrgyzbek Milan. Milan Timur. Foul more, one more paint. Oh, blocked. Nice. That's a lot of vital defense. But situation still stays dangerous for both. Subanbekov. Will he try to score? Yeah, they'll pay all 24 seconds. They do understand. They have no options on doing so. Bekbialev. And nice too. 47 seconds left. Gorilla, I think, cannot figure it out and do anything about it. Will they still hop on 8 points? He is already in the paint zone. Yeah, they gain 2 more points. 36 left. Now they play all 24 seconds. That's where the problems are gonna occur. Oh, gains another fall. pass shall be given. And once it is given, he'll perform the other 2 shots. Yes, of course, one more above. 3-11. They still keep the situation dangerous for them. And there is another shot being made. Alright, the ball is given. 28 seconds left of the whole possession. Can it go again? They bump into each other. One more whistle. They kind of can't get it themselves. And they still make it very dangerous for them. The release is fully given. Arbaiv to the gun. Gets 2 points. 19 seconds left. I think until the end they will try to hope for those comeback. But they'll just hold the ball in their own hands in possession. That's it. A non-comeback moment in the series is clear. Shooters, congratulations for the winning. But today they have to admit it was not their best game at all. And see you guys tomorrow. This is Sultan. Just keep in mind, basketball is a general sport.